Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, back to do another video in the Grande Organiser that we've been making. So this is the one that I have been making on camera. So far we've done the cover and we have done the inside front cover and the first 2 pages. And we have 2 more pages to go. We've already done the back inside cover, and then I have some great little inserts to put in here as well. So I think we'll start by making this page and we'll just get straight into it and we can chat on the way through. So I should say the cardstock I'm using here is actually 210 GSM paper cardstock, and it was actually poster board that I just cut down to 12 by 12 so that I could use it on my cutting mat, my Cricut cutting mat. And because I wanted this blue and I couldn't find a paper cardstock in the colour that I wanted. And this is the paper pad I'm using. It is by Craft and it's called Misty Mountains. So that's the paper that I'm using today. So I'll put that to the side and we'll start off by finding the bits and pieces that we need for this next page. So these are SVG files, which are scalable vector graphic files, which you can purchase from my Etsy store. So if you'd like to have a look, just follow the link that I'll put in the description box below and you can go and check them out. Scalable vector graphic files are for using with electronic cutting machines like a Cricut, a Brother Scan and Cut, a Silhouette, those kinds of machines where you can use SVG files. And I have created this whole range of SVG files so that you can make the whole organiser from start to finish and make it in all sorts of different ways with all sorts of different page layouts. Anyway, today for our first page, the first piece I cut out. So the blue pieces are the actual elements themselves, and then the pink pieces are the mats for those. So we already have the base page inserted into our organiser. So the first thing I cut out was my C2 base page mat. So that's this one here. So we've got that one. And then I have also cut out one D1 piece, which is a long pocket, and that's this piece here. And I have the D3 mat that goes with that. And then I have cut out 2 of the E1 short pockets, that's these 2 here. And then 4, I believe, of the E4 mats that go on the E1 pocket, so that's those 4 there. Then I have cut out 2 of these F1 pieces here, so that's those ones here. I've cut those out of cardstock and my Cricut has already put the score lines on those, if you can see that. And then I've cut out 4 of the F7 mats that go on the F1 piece, so that's those there. I have also cut out 2 of the F3 pieces, so that's these pieces here, F3, 2 of those. 2 of the F8 mats that go on top of the F3, so that's those 2 there. And an F5 belly band, which is this piece here. And then the F10 mat that goes on top of that, which is this piece here. So they're all the pieces that we're going to use today for the third page in our organiser. So I'll pop that to the side. And we'll bring all these pieces out and I'll try and remember what my plan was. Okay, so I believe I was going to use these pieces to make a couple of flip out envelopes. So let's do that. So these are my E1 pieces and I'm going to use these as a flip out from the side. So we need to cut some of these tabs off. So I'm going to cut off this one and this one and just keep that side tab. And same on this one as well. So to cut off the 2 long tabs and then that short side tab there. And then these F3 pieces are going to be the pockets that go on top of that. So we just need to cut one of the short tabs off there. Actually, I've just had a thought. No, I did consider that. It's okay. And then this piece here, D1, is going to be a belly band instead of a long pocket. So I'm going to cut off this long tab here, and I've already put the cross on there. So I'm just going to get out my cutting board to cut those pieces off. So this is the only cutting that I need to do. I'm just going to line up that score line that my Cricut's put on there and just cut that tab off, and now my pocket is a belly band, just like that. Yeah, so the reason I have designed them like this is so that you can use all the pieces in a variety of different ways, which makes all of the pieces much more versatile and useful, and you can come up with all sorts of different ways of making that. So I'm just going to cut these last tabs off. So yes, this is the only cutting you need to do, and if you have a machine that does the scoring for you, you don't need to do that either. And I have already created the files and done all the measuring, so you don't need to do any of the measuring either. It all fits together. So let's cut some tabs and we are good to go. Last one. Okay, I think we can put that guy away. Right, so this is going to be my base piece and for my envelopes. I'm just going to check to make sure. Right, so I want them to flip out this way. That's good to remember. So I actually want the tab to be on this side. So I'm going to line them up that way so I remember that's what I want to do. So I'm going to have two of them like so. And I have already cut some mats out for these. Now, two of these mats are going to go on the inside. So I think I might have them like that. So let's do that now. Yes, let's do that now, she says, with some uncertainty. I cut all these pieces out a few days ago. And so sometimes it's a little hard to remember what fabulous idea you had at the time. And I do draw a little picture to try and remind myself, but you know, you never know if your picture was very accurate. So anyway, we'll just go with the flow. I think I want the purple up the top. So no, it's not going to be up the top. The light purple is going to be. I'm going to flip out this way. I think the envelopes will open this way. What do you think? So the F3 pieces are going to be the pockets that go on them. So all we need to do is just fold over those tabs, make sure that they're well folded and burnished. So let's do that. So if they're going to fold out like that, do I want the pocket to be like this with the flip here, or do I want them to go this way with the flip there? So hard to make a decision. Quick, Katie, decide. I think we'll do them this way. That's what we'll do. So I'm going to glue this down on here. And I'm just going to glue this long tab down for now. I'm using this glue. It's Tiger Grip by Helmer. I just put it in a little container here. This is just what I can get in Australia. I don't suggest it's the best glue. It's not the worst glue either. It's just what's really handy for me. And I should get out my mat for gluing purposes, which I've forgotten already. So I'm going to stick that on like so. I'm going to fold that tab over so I can make sure it's lined up. Stick it down. Let me just get out my glue mat so that I don't get glue over everything. Sorry, should have got that already. Didn't. Okay. So that's where we're flipping from. I'm just going to burnish that bit down. And the reason I've only done that is because I'm thinking about what kind of an opening I want, and I haven't quite decided yet. You know, closure. So this is going to be the closure. We're going to do a little flap for our envelope, and it's going to go on this side here like this. So let's just go ahead and glue that down now. And that'll just slide onto there. And make sure it's lined up. Get glue coming out the sides and out the top and all over the place. I'll just get out my glue wiper. Let's have a look at that. Glue everywhere. Okay, that should do. It's not perfectly lined up. I might just get some scissors and just trim this tiny little. There we go. I feel better now. Okay, so it will be our envelope like so. We just need to consider what kind of a closure we're going to have. So let's do this other one while we are thinking about what we're going to do there. So just burnish that and attach this one as well. And put that one on there, like so. I think I might do the closure like I did for the accordion pocket, maybe. So for the accordion envelope, we just did one of these little closures. So I think maybe I'll do the same thing for these two envelopes because that looks kind of sweet. Okay, and then this is the F3, which is going to be our pocket here. So I just need to attach that one as well. And this way. Right, and then we're going to attach this tab along here. And I'll just fold this tab back that way so I can line this up, hopefully, along here. And a little bit burnish. Okay, so then we need a piece of scrap paper, which I thought I had sitting in my little pile of stuff over here, but I can't find. So I will just grab one out and we will. So I think we'll put the mats on here. Sorry about that, I just disappeared for a second. Put the mats on here like so. Let's do that. So this is the F8 mat and it goes on that F3 piece that we've made into a pocket. Oops, I'm going to stick that piece down like so. And same with this one. And pop that one down like so. Okay. And we can put a mat on the top there as well. So I can either have purple, or I can just have this sort of marbly look. And I think I might go for the marbly look on top. So let's do that. This is the F7 mat that is going on our F1 piece. I hope that this makes it easier for people to understand what I'm talking about by giving it numbers. It makes more sense to me. Okay, and then this one. I've got bits of mats and paper and stuff everywhere. This table looks a disaster. Put that one on here. I think this would be a nice place for an embellishment or something maybe. Okay. Right, we'll put those on later. And what we want to do is figure out where we are going to put the holes for our little brads. And I have these cute little grey love heart brads that look super cool. So let's get out 4 of those. And we need to make some little circles. So I'm just using my 1/2 inch Fiskars circle punch. And I'm going to need 4 for each little envelope, and 2, 3, last one, 4. Okay, right, so we are going to have maybe one here and one here. So I think let's put one aside and we'll find the halfway point, because I do not like to be able to figure it out for myself. Okay, so we're looking at about, have I got that lined up? Maybe about 5.6 would be about there. So about here, I feel like that would be okay. And then, so did we decide on about there? And then, does that look centered? It looks centered to me. That looks centered. Oh. Okay. We have 5.6. That's where it is now. Okay. So let's just go ahead and make some holes before I change my mind about that. So I'm going to put a hole in about here. And then this one, a little bit lower down, maybe about there, that second one. Wonder if my punch will get all the way in there. I don't think it will. I can't see my mark now either, which is really not helpful. I think it's like way down there, way down there. Might need my awl. Where is my awl? Here it is. So I'm just going to stab a little stabby hole in here. Okay, right, we're committed now. That is it. So I'm just going to join these together. Let's use this glue, and we need to put these guys together just to make them a little bit stronger. I'm going to need 4 of these, 2 for each envelope. pretty sure I've got them flying around all over the place. Okay, I have my little envelopes here, and I have gone and finished off making my little circles with the holes in them. So now all I need to do is stick everything together. So I have my little cutesy love heart brads, which I can just pop one straight in the bottom here of each of them, because we have thought ahead and not closed them up, which is pretty good for me. I'm going to use my bone folder to stick those down, because the other day I stabbed myself and it really hurt. And then I have the masking tape, and I shall just put a little bit of masking tape over that so it doesn't hopefully hinder anything from sliding in and out. And you won't see it, so it will be fine. So that's that side done. Look at that. It's a bit upside down. Maybe I'll spin that around. I think I want it to be facing this way a little bit more. It doesn't have to be straight on either way, but it was sort of facing upside down. There we go. Right, and then this one we can do the same, because these are going to be going in our album like this, so they'll be pointing down or facing you. Let's do the same with this one. Pop that in there. Try to arrange it, and then put the little prongs down. Just make sure it's facing here. They're so cute. I've had them for ages. I'm really happy to be able to use them. Put the tape over that one as well. And then we may as well just go ahead and join these up. So I'm just going to put some glue on both of these tabs, and then we can make it into a proper pocket. Get this fluff out of there, fold it over, line it up, press it down. Run with my bone folder, make sure she's well stuck. Cute. Okay, and then this one, we are going to use a bit of string, and I've been using this shiny white string. So let's just keep going with that. So I'm going to thread that through the hole, and then just use a bit of sticky tape and stick that down. I'm going to put the mat over the top so we won't see that. And then we need our love heart and our circle, and we'll poke that through the same hole. And do those little prongy things again. Ow! They're really close together. There we go. Put that one down. Make sure that's the right way. Yeah, and we can put our mat on top of that one, so let's do that before our little love heart moves. So, and then we'll have this guy done. Another little hidey spot for things. Love it. Love an envelope. And you know, if you're pretty handy with your electronic cutting machine software, you can resize these and make them bigger or smaller, or you could have 3 on a page, or whatever you like. There's our little envelope there. Cute. I'm going to do the same thing with this guy. So a bit more string, twine, whatever it is. Throw it through the hole. Might try from this side. It looks like it's not frayed, but then when I try to get in the hole, it wants to fray. Go through. Why are things so difficult? Went through last time. Oh, because the hole doesn't go all the way through. Let's try that again. Now we should be good. Okay, bit of sticky tape. Stick it down. Look at our circle and our brad. And put those through the same hole. At least try to. Like so. Flip her over. Flatten those prongs. Just make sure it's facing the right direction. Right. And stick the mat on. This is the F7 mat. Okay, pop that one down on there. Lovely. And then we can glue this one together as well. And make it into an envelope. I like it when I remember not to stick the envelope pocket down before I've worked out what I'm going to do for a closure, because otherwise I'm trying to get in there and stick things in. So, you know, bonus points, Katie, for remembering that. Well done. Just going to get my trusty wipe out because I've got a bit of glue coming out there. Make sure that's really stuck down. And wipe off that bit of excess glue just there. Okay, and then there's that little guy. So we can do that one up as well. Like so. We might have to cut some string excess off it. Okay, so they're ready to go in our book. So in our organiser, our Grande. So let's bring that out. And it's going to go on this page here. So all we need to do is attach these tabs to the side of the book like so. Let's just make sure that they both line up. We've got room for both. Lovely, look at that, cute. All right, so let's go with some of this. And put down, let's just move this up. Move this a little bit closer to myself so I can see it to line it up. Got a bit of excess glue there. I'm just going to lift this up if you don't mind, so I can just make sure that I have got this in place where I would like it. I'm going to do, so I'm happy with that. So that will come out like so. And then, yeah, that's good. Then we can do the same with this one. So put some glue on this tab. And line it up on the edge. Make sure we're happy with where it sits. I'm just going to flip this one over, make sure that they are lined up. And the same on this edge, excuse me while I lift it up again. And wipe a bit of glue off. And they look fantastic, how cute. And just make sure that this one here is stuck down nice and good. Okay, so now we can have a look at what we have to do. Oh, I've got these two here. They are the mats for the back of that. So I may as well do that now. Let's do that. These are the E4 mats. Oh, it's hot in my room. I have lamps on everywhere. So I'm going to buy a computer and it gets really stuffy in here, but I've got to keep the door closed because otherwise the dogs come hurtling in and make a whole pile of noise and disruption, which is fine when I don't have the camera on, but not so great otherwise. if you're recording. Okay, put this guy down on here. Nice. That's quite a bit of blank space. We could put a pocket or something on there. I didn't even think about that. I might have to have a little think, maybe add something else on there afterwards, who knows. I'm just trying to put a little bit extra glue in this corner, and of course a little bit of extra glue was a massive blob, as usual. Okay, so that's the back of our envelopes done. So now we've just got to work on this page. So I have my mat for this page, and that's ready to go. And then I'm going to do a double belly band kind of a situation here. So we're going to have this one with this one sitting on top. So I think we will, shall we mat it first? I think we will. It's just easier, and you really don't see the tabs from the belly band, especially once you've got it full of things. So let's do that. So this is the C1 mat, which is the base page mat. I'm just going to pop it down. I'm going to commit to it. Let's do it. Why not? Okay, so just make sure we're happy with where that's sitting. Let's stick it out. Lovely. Okay, then we have D1. So D1 was a long pocket, but we're going to make it into a belly band now. So I'm just going to burnish those tabs, make sure they sit down nice and flat. And we could probably put the mat on that straight away. So let's do that. So the mat for the D1 piece is D3, which is what I'm putting on now. Well, that was a lot of glue. Okay, lovely. And then this is our F5 belly band, and I'm just going to tuck in those tabs at the top and the bottom as well. With those are burnish on this side. And I want to put this guy down on here. Can I wing it? I feel like I might be able to centre that without having to actually measure it. I'm going to give it a go. What can go wrong? Alright? Okay. Excuse my sniffling. And that looks pretty good. Let's have a look. That'll do. Let's make sure that that's well stuck down. And there. And we can put something underneath it. And then we can just put the mat on top of that. Come on, glue. There we go. Again, rather a lot of glue for quite a small piece. I'll pop that down on there. And then we just need to attach this piece to our page. Again, I feel like I might just wing it. We could probably roughly work it out. Let's grab my ruler. I know this is 16 centimeters wide, so if I had it about here, which is 4 centimeters here and then 4 centimeters here. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's put a couple of little lines here as a guide. And then we can stick it down. And that will be our third page. I'm not quite sure how long this video has been going for, but I might, can't remember how long the next page will take us to make, so I think I will leave this video here and we'll make another video for the next page, which will be our last page, and then we can do some inserts. Fantastic, look at all the places we've got to put things in. Okay, so we can put things under here, we can put things under here, we can put things in our actual little envelopes which look cute, and then because it's a pocket page we can also put things in here. So that looks fantastic. We're really cruising along here. And I'm really happy with that. So these guys flip out and then we can close it up and it's starting to look really nice. So thank you very much for joining me today while we make that page, and I hope you come back while we watch it, make the next page, and also probably do another video with some inserts which I think will be pretty cool. I'd love it if you subscribe so you could watch the next videos in the series. Give me a comment if you like, drop a comment below. I always reply to comments, and give me a thumbs up, and I hope I see you guys again soon. Thanks for your time. Bye.